Hello and welcome to the Power Play on Around the Wicket. I'm Nerily Meadows, Callum Ferguson, Aaron Finch alongside me. This is a special segment where you get your questions in and we ask our experts just for social media. And this one should be a little bit of fun because our first question is off the back of the incredible debut of Shamar Joseph of the West Indies. He did it with bat, with ball, even asked the great Steve Smith to tie up his shoelaces,
Incredible.
Callum Ferguson. But the question from social media is, do you have any memories from your debut? And it feels a bit mean because it was your debut and your final one, but sorry about that.
I remember getting run out the first innings and the stumps getting thrown down. However, you did an interview with my brother after he spilt his beer everywhere, threw it away in disgust after I got run out, and then did an interview with you and said, "Oh yeah, no, I just spilt a little bit of it and lost my bearings and got angry and stormed out." So
anyone who knows
didn't
Ferg,
necessarily tell the truth there, I don't think.
No,
Get a dummy spit.
Honestly, it was pretty fun.
anyone who knows Ferg knows that he's probably the only person that would happen to. Slipping over, getting ran out on Test debut when you were batting beautifully
Going
too.
for the second, that was just unnecessary. But anyway, but your brother, he flew in from the UK. Lockie, right?
Yeah, that's it.
We go way back.
Yeah.
He flew in from the UK, only just made it, and you get run out. He did. He just threw it all. It went absolutely nuts.
Stormed out.
Yep.
Stormed out, interviewed him,
That's
and
it.
he's got this weird little UK Australian accent that he denies
A
having.
bit of American in there too. It's shocking. Absolutely horrific. We've got to get him
And
back
don't,
to Australia.
Don't forget the
ASAP.
Adelaide accent in there as well.
Very prim and proper in Adelaide, aren't we? Chance
But
style.
it was very funny. It was great entertainment. In fact, we were actually on radio a couple of years ago and live on air and thought, geez, he hasn't been seen and heard since your debut test match. So we had to send him a text message, go, still alive? He wrote back a couple of hours later, yeah, still alive and kicking. So it was great to see from the big brother.
Yeah, that's right.
He was a character. What about you?
It was hot. It was brutally hot.
UAE?
We drew the test match. Usman got a brilliant 140 in the second dig. Got off the mark off my hip. Wahab Riaz. We lost the toss on an absolute flat one.
Yeah.
And I mean, as soon as that coin comes down and you're bowling, and you can see your reflection in the wicket, you go, oh no.
Lock yourself in for 2 days.
We're in for some pain in the field.
That was also Marnus's debut, wasn't it? He was on that tour, wasn't he?
Marnus and Travis Head.
So I think Marn is a great quiz question because he had a test catch, a test run out and a test wicket before he actually scored a test run.
That's a hell of a start, that.
Because he took that incredible catch at the Gabba years before
Oh, he
anyone
did too,
knew
yeah.
anything
Forgot about
about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's one of those quirky
Like it.
ones.
Nice.
Under-19 World Cup is also on at the moment. You
Yeah.
both played in different Under-19 World Cups. What are your memories?
I actually didn't end up playing a game. I did my knee about 2 days before the tournament, but I do remember it was quite an eclectic group of players. But I remember Tim Payne, Theo Doropoulos, Adam Crosswaite being in that team, and they were avid Shane Warne cricket players.
Oh,
So we used to, and it was long stints too. Like we'd be playing a full day of Test cricket, and we got right toward, I think it was like the last ball or the last over of the first day of play, and the whole hotel lost power
no.
because we'd had way too much stuff plugged into all the power points. We shut down the whole hotel's electricity, but then also there was a lion across the road in the Rajshahi.
lion?
Yeah, the Rajshahi Zoo that had been waking us up every morning. We're like, well, we better go check out this lion. He's been waking us up every morning. We got over there, turned its back on us and urinated all over half the team. So he had it in for us from ball one. So it wasn't a nice meeting.
A lion. Can you
Yep.
back that up at your
got
Under-19
anything?
World Cup?
Not that good. We got beaten in the semi-final by Pakistan, who went on to beat India in the final. I think 9 of the players out of our squad ended up playing for Australia. But my favourite memory of the whole trip, David Warner used to sign all his bills onto someone else's room. Will Sheridan got to the end and he had a heart attack when Cinnamon Grand in Colombo presented his bill, and it was like this. It was pages and pages, and he's like, "What? I got no idea what to do." Davey for the whole trip had just been signing. Oh yeah, my breakfast, my lunch. Yep, David Warner. Oh sorry, Will Sheridan.
Yep.
Room whatever number. Never owned up to it either.
Oh no.
Never owned up to it.
Poor old Will Sheridan.
Well, this is going around the world now, so everyone knows about it.
It doesn't sound like David at all, though, does it, Finchy?
He's the most generous person you'll ever meet, so I'm sure he's bought Will a beer over the time.
If he hasn't, he owes him one now. That has been the Power Play. And I think what we're trying to say here is the Under-19 World Cup is a special time, memories for life. We'll see you next time.